Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Craft with Me where I'm working on the Poppy TN junk journal and we are doing page decoration and fancies today. And I'm loving these, so these are just old box pieces that are part of my new keeping track system. Let's call it that. So last night, couldn't stand it. I pocketed, glued the second one. And so now we theoretically almost have a journal. I'm not going to worry about sewing these on at the moment. Oh, I do love that. And we can only do one at a time, so let's do that. And so the pocketing and the decoration and fancies that's a plain page, so you could like do something like that. Put some washi tape. We've got plenty of red and poppy themed washi. And we also have some other bits. Oh, and that is Gracie that you just heard trot in. Some bits, some bits, some bits. I fixed this one, so I trimmed it down. So we now actually have a thing if we want to use it. Where are the bits? Well, these are some of the bits. I think I'm not going to use any more of that. Oh, I never did use this one. Shame on me. I have to do another card of that. Didn't use that one. Because there is a lot. And I don't want the book to look like every page is this. It's the same poppy, if you know what I mean. It's just presented differently. And I don't want to have that as the constant repeat. I do like that little bud. What else do we have? Got some more images. Oh, I've got that. Got some red tags. Got some triangle bits. Got some papers. I'm going to use that, not sure. Oh, yeah, here. So here are the rest of my bits. I like these. Some more labels. Oh, I like that. I love those. This as well. Like the foldy over on the edge, absolutely adore. Might have to make one of those for the in a red. And then I've got some more stamps. I have a little bin somewhere that's stamps. I don't think we need that. And then other etc., 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 etc. Okay, so don't want to do that one right off. That one feels like a good fold over though. Let's try that. I'm sad now that I've backed these because this would have been perfect for that application. Oh well. So what is new? It's back to being cold. So given that I have been complaining and whinging and whining about how cold it is, I'm not allowed really to complain. Oh, that was all right. To complain now that it's back being a little bit more seasonal. Went to the beach yesterday and that was well worth the trip. It was very, very rough water. Don't know if that's right side up or not, but I'm going to make it right side up. No, it goes that way. I got 2 soakers, which means it was a good trip. I wear boots, and the boots gives me an unreasonable sense of confidence. What do we have for tape? Okay, so let's see our poppy tapes, of which we probably have plenty. It's not quite poppy, but it's directionally poppy. There's a poppy. It's like I have this reflex that is like, ooh, poppy. I like that black. I am so sad that that is nearly done. That is so good. That. Put that over there. Let's put it on this side. Because it's gold and gold. I have a dear friend who I am luring into the world of junk journaling. And so, remember how I said, oh, what I'm going to have at the end of this is I'm going to need to make a Halloween journal. Yep. And I'm also going to need to make a blank TN. For her. And in one of my trips to the dollar store, I saw a little packet of stickers that is what is it? Dios los Muertos, which is the Day of the Dead. And I have another friend who is, you know how you had Druid friends? Well, she's a Druid friend. No, up there. And so, Druid friend. And I'll stop. So she would really like another sort of small journal. So I've gone from making one Halloween one to making 3 with almost no effort. Ooh, this needs help. I wonder if I could just do it straight across. Don't see why not. What color is that? Okay. But if I can get my friend I can get my friend converted, that would be amazing. Of course, I use every weapon at my disposal, and I have included Gracie in that. I was like, well, you could do an entire spread of nothing but Gracie pictures. And I feel like somehow that sold her. Please don't shift. Good job. There. Oh, that's rolling all over. And so there's the cap. Find out in a second whether or not that hit glue side down, kind of like the butter side down rule. Maybe not, because the weight really isn't. I don't think so. I don't feel any glue spots on the ground. But there we are. There. Okay. Back where we were. There. That's very plain. I think that should go there. Oops. So while I was at the beach, I mean, there's nothing like traveling far from your home to find your neighbors. So I saw one of my neighbors, and we had a nice old natter and a nice old walk. She has well, it's not hers, it's her daughter's, but she does the bulk of the care and feeding of the dog. And so it's a Labrador Retriever, and few things more happy with being in water than a dog. So we had a natter while she threw a ball into the waves. And the dog very happily did retrieving. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. And what did I find? So I found sea. So the energy in the water, yeah, that looks good, was superb for churning up some nice beach glass. I also got a couple of other fun little toys. I'll do a review if you want. There. I don't like the cloud, but oh well, there we are. There, and that's fine. Don't know that I want anything there. The center page is the center page. Maybe just a little stripe. Ooh, she's coming apart. Look at that. That's not ideal. That's all coming apart. Well, guess what? We use that as washi tape. Oh, that's sad. That's why you need to use your washi tape when you get it, because it will go off. How about this one? I don't think, so I think part of the problem with this one is that it's a laminate of a kind of a high plastic. And this is just tape. There. So there we are. So there's that. Oops, nope. Yep, there we are. That's all right. And that's pretty. No, that doesn't really make any sense, but we're blank. This isn't, so this isn't a well-printed one to be able to, like, it visually barely makes sense there, and then folding it in half just distorts the image too much. Oh, somewhere here. This one, it's got this little poppy. Let's try that. Yep. It's just enough to visually break up the monotony. Ooh, uh-oh, mayday. Oh, there we are. Ooh, that one turned out nice. Oh, I didn't fold it on the straight. There. Yeah, this one needs work. Wonder if I could do that. Let us see. So I think I want this shape, but not this paper. Nope, that's totally lost. Okay, so we need some spare paper. Won't that fit? Ooh, okay, let's try. Where's the cap? There we are. Need my pencil. So that should be about as close to being there as possible. There. Yep. There. I'm just gonna getting the shape, getting patterns is a thing that I spend a good deal of time paying attention to. kind of need something. Sure, let's try that. We've got two anyways, and I feel like there's a third something that needs to be put on there, but we'll figure that out in a second. I also feel like I should confess that I have snapped and I have ordered a very small bit of Tim Holtz Halloween. Because if you hadn't been paying close attention, I have suddenly become completely obsessed with Halloween. Is that better? That's probably better. So put that just at the bottom there. Okay. Oops. There we are. Good enough. And let's clean that off. Might be able to do something with that. Oops, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh yeah, so the said neighbor that I ran into at the beach, figuratively, not literally, needed some information from me. Just some stuff. And so I printed said stuff up because I'm going to pop over later today. Floral magazine. Floral magazine or botanical records, one of those two. Anyway, so like a useful prepared person, I got everything ready. There's 3 little packets of information. 2 of those packets need to have, there are multiple pages, so they need to be stapled, blah, 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 blah. I have a waist-high banquette in my house. And it is a landing spot. Let's call it a transfer station, not a landing spot. So that's where I take outgoing mail. Somebody's here to pick up something up. It's like I'll put it there so that it's like, okay, that's the spot. So that's where I put the paper because I'm going to take it out later today. I woke up this morning and all of the bottom edges have, I will show you because it's right here. Look at that. Look at that teeth mark. That is ridiculous. It's even bent. Goober. So somebody, and I'm not saying who, but it wasn't me, had a little tear up this morning outside of what I could see. Very poorly behaved, very bad manners. Shocking. I kind of like, yeah, Floral magazine just looks better, so I'm not even going to bother cutting the rest of that out. Yeah, that looks all right. There, that looks all right. I like that. Okay, then we've got that, oops, on this side. So I had to do some trimmies, and I had to do some more backing because this was a pocket, but I changed it into a little tag, which I kind of like. That's where that went. Okay, so we're rolling along here. And then, is there anything here? So this is blanky blank blank blank. What do I want to do? So we've got this. What does half look like? That's what half looks like. That's what that half looks like. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Take a deep breath. This is gonna be upsetting, but we made it to do this. Oop. There. That will go on that one, and this one is going to go on this side. And we can do a couple of things. So, first thing I need to do is trim the top. There, and I should probably do this. It's going to be a side pocket. I can do that, and I can do one of two things. I can just glue it like that and have one pocket, or glue it and have two pockets. I know you're yelling. I wish I could hear you. I am going to go one pocket because I lack experience in this methodology. But I reserve the right to maybe do that on the second one. Oh, that second one's even prettier. So maybe not. There. And that's fun because it even has her full name there, Jane Austen. I still need to do that database of, not the database, there's tons of databases on the internet that are supplying that, but the addresses that I would want to use. Let go. Do any of these fit? I'm gonna break my own rule. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah. Is that this color? Yes, that's way too matchy-matchy. If we did that, just sort of cut it in half. Did you write on that? Well, let's cut it in half first. Half. High. 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 It's probably 7. Oh, Gracie's here. The thing with animals is that even though you, and I am certain that they know as well, that they have done something wrong, there's sort of, it's like a statute of limitations that all animals understand intuitively, and that is, well, if you didn't catch me, if you didn't actually witness me do the thing, you don't have any right, or you have no evidence to support the fact that I actually did anything wrong. I feel like I want to cut that a bit. Yeah, I do. I want to make it a proper 3.5. And I am not going to do that because that's a little poppy that I don't want to cut off. There. And we're going to do a fancy. So she knows and I know, and she knows that I know that she knows. But we also both know together that there's nothing I can do about it because I did not catch her in the act. And that stupid expression of, "Why? I didn't do nothing, man," is not limited to just people. There's that, and that is ridiculously plain. But I like that. That's very, that matches. I wonder if I can do that. Ew. Oops, come on. What's the problem? Sure. I shouldn't do this because this, I think, is the last one of that template. How about this? I want both of those. That's better. Right there. Who did I see do this? I saw somebody do something once on the internet. One. There's 2. What I need is something high contrasty. How's that? cut off the edges. Sure, let's do that. There's edges that are likely to be cut off too. There. So it's got to be low in the middle, maybe in the middle, I don't know. Well, it's going to be in the middle. Some of this I don't think you can do in advance. You need to have the book done. So, and somebody, no idea who, talks about you need to let the book tell you what it wants. And I feel like that's what we're at that stage now, that the book is saying, you know what, I need a little bit of, you know, sparkle over here, or a little bit of tape over there. Oops, careful, careful. There. I don't want to cover that. There. And what was the, yep. There. Do that. Okay. And then one more piece of washi. This feels like it could be an up and down washi. Okay, that was a lot. That was a lot. That was 17 switches back and forth. But this feels like, very much like a vertical washi tape. Here we are. You don't have to get it right to the edge, at least I don't feel any need to, because I think it feels a little bit more something when there's no edge, when there is an edge. And then there's that. Okay, that is chunky. Okay, so we've got one. We're at 40 minutes, so I think we need to get started on this one. So I reserve the right to finish this one offline and do the stitching offline. I don't know if I'm going to do a attached doodly-doo. I might not. A round band. I'm not sure yet. And so, yes, reserving rights. So why do I want to reserve rights? To finish, sew in the things, and so this might be the last make of this. Oh, yeah, the reason why? All together now, somebody is desperate to, nope, to get going on the Halloween stuff. I wonder if we do that. Where's the other one? It's a little bit thinner. That might be okay. And the reason why I'm doing this is because the last one, the other one had a pocket. And do I take the lining off? I probably should. Because. Or I do that. Sure. Or I want to do this on the back end. I can totally change my mind and say I don't want to do it there because that's space that we can use, but we will use it for something. I'll do that. I really appreciate it that I've put some of these on an angle. Makes it look so much different. Okay, we tormented ourselves the last time. Yeah, let's do that. I like the green better because it's the opposite of green page. Yep. It doesn't matter. Here. There. I'm going to do that. Make that high like that. And then, what do I want to do? No. No. These are wild strawberries. No, they're wild strawberries, Mary Ellen. White poppy? Let's try that. See what it looks like. I think somewhere in my stash of stamps, I have actual what do I want to say? Stamps with poppies. Do I know where any of those are? That would be negative. No, I like that there because it's mostly green. And we'll do something like that. Do that. Do that. Okay. Where'd I put it? Here. There. It's going to go like that. There we are. Lovely. It's a lot of work. Okay, and I think we did that the last time, so we can totally do that this time. Because sometimes you just need to make it easy on yourself. Oh, didn't that go down nicely? There. Okay, so that one that goes there. Do I want to put another one in there? Sure. Don't see why not. There. There. This is kind of pinky. And rejected entirely. Sure. It's got to go somewhere. There. That, and then we have this fancy, we've got that card. It's there. That's another one. And that used to be, had a tab, and then we needed to cut it off. I totally understand why. Okay. Oh goodness, we're just all full of things here. I like that one. Okay, so let's do, we did that one as a strip on the bottom. Let's try this one then. No idea where I got this. I suppose if I used Google Translate, I would be able to translate what the inside of that is. Oh, I love doing that. Just love it. Here. There's this little doodly-doo that is a hexagonal. 1, 2, 3, octagonal. It's 8 sides. Shape, which I think would be fun to just pop up there and bring everybody's attention to that little, that or that. That looks mirrored then. Sure, why not? Now then, let's make sure we got it right. Side round. Yep, there we are. And that is not a poppy, but it is the right colorways. There we are. Okay, and then this one I did. Where's the little circle? Here's the little circle. I should make a salad or maybe some bruschetta or something for when I drop over to my neighbor. Getting a lot of tomatoes. She has got a lot of stuff going on in her life. And she is the responsible person in everything. And nobody thinks to ever give mums hands. I work with mothers. And oh, one of them was this made me super sad. Mother is making a birthday party for a 4-year-old and probably others in that age range. And we were talking about, well, maybe we should crowdsource, what is, a low effort, low cleanup, reasonable cost thing for us to do. And she goes, I really care about not having a big cleanup. And then she adds, does this make me a bad mother? One of the other mothers kind of laughed and hearted. And I basically bawled her out and said, you're a mother, you're a daughter's sister, you're a wife, you're a mother, you're a full-time worker. She's also doing education. She's likely taking care of a home. Okay, why don't you get to say, I'd love to not have to work that hard? Like that's a legit request. Anyway, so I yelled at them both. In a nice way. I mean, I didn't yell. The expectations that we carry about what we ought to do, and I have to do all the things. No, you don't. You don't have to do all the things. They can be not done. You can ask somebody else in the household to do them if they are that fussed about it, but you don't have to have you don't have to carry all the responsibility. This one needs something. anyways, that's my lecture for today. Yeah, let's do that. And I'll do a little bit more browning so we can see it. Anyways, so further to my neighbor's, I'm not gonna say plight, but you know what I mean, her plight. She was over a few days ago, and she's like, oh, she had to go home, and she's like, I know my husband is not going to be making me, not even going to start lunch. And it's not because he's mean or anything, it's just, it's not something he learned. I don't know. I'm not making any excuse for him. The fact of the matter is, she knew that she was going to have to make lunch. And she goes, he's not even going to get a pot out of the cupboard for me. Anyway, so I figured that I should take some tomatoes and make a bruschetta so that she gets a little relief. Yeah, the drop down I think is better. Okay, so I think this is the last stick on because we are at 57 minutes. No, I like that better. We're gonna do it across the whole page. And then we get a little spot there, and then all that. And then we have this. Oh, I love that. And then, oh, we might be closer to done than we think. Let's keep going. We've got that. Okay, okay, okay. Got that. Okay, so we're up to here. Ooh. The shaker card still shakes, and I should, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, this came off. Okay, so that's a fix up on aisle 5. Did I say I was gonna go? You can't miss me if I don't go away. Come on. I think it didn't like being stuck over the washi tape. There. Oof. How about this side? Nope. Oh. Yeah, this is already flipping up. Oh, sad pants. I'm gonna have to glue that. Oh, this is danger. This is not going to plan. There. Okay, that's going to be good enough, and I need to let it dry. And so that is where we're going to end because it is 60 minutes and it is going to take forever to upload. So please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Love you lots, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.